One of the essay questions you are likely to encounter on the AP Language exam is the newest question introduced a few years ago, the synthesis question. This question will instruct you to take a position on a topic, and it's essentially an argumentative question, but with one key difference. Your support is provided for you in the form of one-page sources in a variety of formats. Where on the argumentative question you must bring to the table your own knowledge of history, current affairs, literature, and other scholarly material to support your position, here a variety of sources are provided for you, and you can select from them to develop your argument. You will be instructed to use a specific number of sources at minimum, so be careful. If the prompt says to use at least 3, do so. If it says to use at least 4, do so. Follow the instructions. You will be given an additional 15 minutes of reading time to review the sources, and then you will have 40 minutes to plan and complete the essay, just like the other essay questions. In responding to these questions, you should keep a few things in mind. Just as with the argumentative essay question, take a strong position on your subject and stick to it. Then select the best sources to help you defend your position. You don't have to use them all, just use at least the minimum per the instructions and the best for your position. Avoid the trap of writing an essay which summarizes one source and how it defends your position in one paragraph, then in the next discussing how another source does so, and then doing the same in the third. These essays tend to score in the lowest range on the rubric. Instead, construct your essay so that your key points drive the essay just as you would with an argumentative essay, and strive to include at least 2 sources for each of your key points, using them to develop your ideas fully. You must cite your sources. If you fail to do this, your essay will score at best a 2 or 3. In citing your sources, avoid in-text citations such as in source A or as source A indicates, which tend to push you towards summary instead of commentary. In Source B, it shows a table adapted from a 1992 publication of the National Council of Teachers of English. The table consists of the most frequently required titles and their percent from grades 9 through 12 within the U.S. Instead of summarizing the source contents, use parentheticals to give credit to the quoted or referenced sources you use in your essay and make them part of your commentary. To be included in these standardized guidelines for school curriculums, one must thank influential critics and the like, not solely one's ability as a writer. These gatekeepers ensure a writer's acceptance into high culture. Here, the student fluidly incorporates details from a selected source, blending it into his own writing, and then notates the origin of the source with a parenthetical. Perfect. Finally, remember that the highest scoring essays tend to be 700 words or longer. While the length of your essay doesn't guarantee a high score, it's very difficult to have a high-scoring essay without full development, which requires length. Achieving a score at least in the upper mid-range on this question will increase your chances of earning that all-important college credit. It's not a tough question, just keep these tips in mind to ensure your success.